Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach and I'm back again with another episode of Mazda Memorabilia. Today I have two very interesting finds that I got actually at Walmart that I totally did not expect to find. I was just browsing the car section, of course, and I happened to stumble upon these two. So these are two Mazdas, of course. We have a FC Turbo 2 RX7 and a Widebody 1974 Mazda RX3. So I'll show some video of the boxes here. These are made by JADA Toys, JADA, J-A-D-A Toys. Their website is jadatoysinc.com, JADATOYSINC.com, and these were purchased about a week ago. So they are still currently selling them in stores if you want to run out to your nearest Walmart right after the viewing of this video. And so I actually haven't opened these yet. We'll take a look at both of these. We'll start off with the RX3 here. So like I said, it's part of the JDM Tuners line, 1974 Mazda RX3. I have not actually opened these before, so this is the legit first unboxing of it, which I'm super excited about. Well, let's talk about the box a little bit. So on the back, there actually is all of the other cars that they are putting out right now. So they have the Toyota FT1 Concept, which is the new Supra, essentially, an 09 GTR, a 93 RX7, 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse, 1973 Datsun 510, 1972 Datsun 240Z, 1995 Toyota Supra, 2008 Subaru WRX STI, 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR BN R34, 2016 Subaru WRX STI, 02 Honda NSX Type R, and an 09 Nissan GTR, which surprisingly enough, or funny enough, it doesn't actually say the RX3 on the back of here or on the back of the FC packaging. So let's get this one open. I have cut the seal. I think there's only one. Alright, I need a screwdriver. BRB. Alright, so now we have the RX3 out of the box, and it is really, really cool. It is right-hand drive, so it's not a USDM market RX3, but I love it. It has this really cool red. It's a pretty cool color with some gold accents, which I really, really like, and I think making customs with this car will be absolutely awesome. I love the taillights as well, the little JDM Tuners license plate. They even have the back seats in there. I mean, it's a pretty decent interior, and it's actually pretty accurate. They don't seem to have painted the door jambs, which is kind of funny, which is probably more realistic to custom cars in real life like this. It is not a pull action car. I really thought that these were the pull back and go cars. They're not that. They feel like it. They have real rubber tires, and, you know, it's about the size and weight of one, but it's actually not a pullback car, which is sort of interesting. Now, the lenses, the actual headlight lenses, seem to have some sort of clear, not the taillights, but the headlights definitely seem to look kind of clear. So if any custom people out there are interested in doing an LED setup on this for the headlights, that would be really, really cool, and I would love to see something like that. But I'll show some glamour shots of this one, and then we'll get on to the FC. Alright, so now we're moving on to the FC RX7. Right off the bat, though, before we get into it, it says 1985 on it. As we know, 1985 was actually the last year of the FB. Technically, the FC started in 1986, but they were manufactured in 85. I'm not sure if this is a typo or if that's just how they go by in Japan or whatever, but it's just kind of funny to see 1985 under an FC. And a Turbo 2, nevertheless. Alright, so now getting the actual FC out of the package, it looks really, really good. It's a really cool model. The doors open just like on the RX3, and it is a true Savannah because it is right-hand drive. I'm really happy with the casting of it. They even got the hood scoop is slightly off center. I think this is overall just a really good looking casting of it, and I'm so glad that I found these. I didn't even know these weren't even on my radar as far as, you know, things that are up for sale right now. What's interesting though is that even though it's a 1985, we'll just say it's an 86, it has what looks like a Series 5 front bumper and Series 5 taillights. So I'm not sure if, you know, what's going on here, but it's an FC. You know, I'm not going to complain too much. I like the gold wheels. I would probably personally paint them silver, but overall I think it's a really cool casting. The interior is pretty good. It's even got the center bezel, the stick shift, and all of that sort of stuff. So really happy with this as well. This is definitely something I'd pick up. So I'll show some glamour shots of the FC, and then we'll get on with the rest of the video. So, when talking about price, I picked these up for both. I think they were $6 or $7 each. So not too bad at all, especially if you just want to pick up one of them, like $7. You're still in the single digits here in the US. And for rarity, like I said, I literally walked down an aisle and I stumbled upon these. So if there are more, I will pick some up, maybe do some customs with them. But they're not hard to find as of now, which the recording of this is November of 2019. So that's not to say that they won't get rare in the future, but definitely, these are something to look for if you're definitely interested in Mazdas or anything like that. I would recommend I'm partial to the FC over the RX3, and I wish that they did a stock body RX3, like closer to a stock RX3, because I feel like those are even more rare now. Or if they did like an SP, you know, with the cool design up the side. And they came in really cool colors like the bright orange, green, and yellow and stuff like that. I think that would be really cool. And maybe if I find an extra one, I will, I'd like to shave off the wide body and do a proper SP. But that's all I have in terms of these cars. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and definitely if you're in Walmart, check them out. That's at least where I found them. They're probably sold in other places that have toy aisles like Target or Meijer or stuff like that. But before we end the video, I do have some updates on my own personal collection. So I've already made a video about this, but actually I'll pull up both of them. They are now selling a red Mazda CX5. If you guys are interested, they have a red later or older gen CX5, not the brand new one. And then they do have, now they're selling these in America at Walmart only. They are selling the Tomy CX5. If you guys remember, I did a video about comparing these two, and I actually waited on this one from Hong Kong for probably about 3 or 4 weeks. This specific one I picked up at Walmart, but the one in the video I had to wait like a month to get. So it's really cool. They're selling a bunch of Tomica products at Walmart now. There's what is it? It's a Toyota Crown Athlete. They have a GTR. They have a Prius. They have like an Altima, a Suzuki Jimny, stuff like that. And it's all in JDM packaging and stuff like that, which is really cool. And that is only sold at Walmart. Other than that, I have picked up a couple other fun Hot Wheels. I found a short card red NA Miata. I have found a bunch of the Fast and Furious white RX7s. And then my good friend Steen picked up for me an RX3 with the Fast and Furious Fast Rewind decal on it, which is the RX7 decal from the movie, or the RX7 livery from the movie put onto an RX3. They did it with the Skyline, the Fair Lady. They put all the modern liveries from the Fast and Furious movies onto the older generations of those same cars, which I think is a really cool concept. And I think maybe they should do it in reverse too. Maybe like an SP RX3, you know, livery on an FD. That might be pretty cool. Stuff like that. And last but not least, speaking of Hot Wheels, there's actually some Hot Wheels news out there. There's a leaked image of a Mazda Cosmo coming, the actual original Cosmo 110S the original one. And then also, if you guys follow Hot Wheels Dream Team on Instagram, they released molds and prototypes of an FC Hot Wheels. So we will finally be getting all 3 generations of Hot Wheels. I think Hot Wheels would be very, very dumb if they didn't make a rotary specific pack or like a rotary rocket sort of thing. Because now they have the Repu, they have the SA, they have the FD, they have the RX3, and they're adding the FC and the Cosmo. That's 7 of the rotary cars they're going to have. So that's pretty neat. I think if we can get like an RX2 and then like an R100 and like an RX3 wagon, I hope that they do every single rotary car. It's not that many. It's not that hard to do, Hot Wheels. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little update. I know I haven't made a Mazda Memorabilia in a while. I've been just kind of quietly collecting, not too much stuff. Obviously, I've been building the real car, which has been taking up most of my money. But as we come into the winter months, I hopefully will have another Mazda Memorabilia episode up in the next month or so. But I don't want to spoil too much of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really liked it. Take care, guys. Aside from my soul.